Yes, so We4We Media. This is Fracas Mofire, live and direct in Hillside, New Jersey. And I'm here with Dr. Nelson Aluya. Dr. Nelson Aluya is a top medical practitioner of Nigerian descent in America. And he's doing a lot of good things, a lot of big things for the people. And Dr. Aluya is one of those humanitarians. Sometimes people think, oh, is he a philanthropist? Is he a humanitarian? Or is he a medical doctor? In fact, I tell them he's everything in one. He's a medical doctor and I call him a humanist. You know, he's very humanitarian in his approaches and he's a philanthropist that does everything. So We4We Media, we are live and direct. Dr. Aluya, I would just say, whatever it is, let me act as though I didn't know who you were. So can you please tell the world is watching you. Tell the world, who are you?
Well, my name is Nelson Aluya. I call myself a medical advocate.
All right.
I'm trained in both medicine and pediatrics. So I call myself, again, two doctors in one. Like I said, I'm Nigerian born. I live here in New Jersey, in the United States of America. And currently the president of the Nigerian American Public Affairs Committee, which is NAPAC USA, and our job is to identify, support, mentor, and educate the Nigerian American community and the African diaspora community in the areas of policies and politics, so that we get bright individuals, irrespective of where you're from, to come into the political space so we can build political strength for economic power. Political strength for economic power for the Nigerian American, of course, the African diaspora community, and the entire black race.
Yeah, Dr. Aluya, real quickly, a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in a long time, he was in the audience tonight, and he was telling me, oh, I know Dr. Aluya. He was always in Washington, D.C. with the American Medical Association in New Jersey. Can you tell us what were you doing with the American Medical Association of New Jersey? Well, educate us. What's going on? What was going on?
I was the president of the New Jersey Medical Association, and as the president, we had to go to Washington D.C. to Congress to go advocate for issues that concerns us as a people and people of color, especially those of African descent. So I represented the state of New Jersey when we went with other group of leaders from all over the United States. We met in Congress to advocate areas of healthcare as it comes to healthcare education, getting new, bright, young black men and women into medical training and residency, and the issue of diabetes as well, because diabetes is killing our people, especially those of African descent. So we went to Congress to advocate so that they allocate more money into it, create platform for research, and then take the concerns about diabetes in our people. And of course also in maternal health.
Wow.
Black women are 4 times likely to die in pregnancy when they get pregnant compared to their Caucasian counterparts. So that's why I was in Washington.
All right, now I can explain that to him when I say one of those crazy days. A lot of people were saying they thought it was just going to be all about medicine, medical, but no, today was just one of those amazing days. It was everything under one roof. We heard people talk about construction, people talk about medicine, people talk about transportation, people talk about farming, people talked about entertainment. We had comedians, we had everybody. It was just one of those things that very invigorating, very educating platform today. But people are now asking, how were you able to pull this through? The vision and all that, and everything rests upon you. Now we're asking you, Dr. Aluya, what the hell happened tonight? What happened? Tell us, summarize, what happened today? Everybody's excited. What did you do? What happened today? Tell us.
Well, today was, of course, it's Christmas Eve, and we're all getting up towards the end of the year into a great 2024. But one thing was paramount. We need to organize, we need to prepare today for tomorrow and for the future generations to come. And it began today where we got the African diaspora in the United States, here in New Jersey, to come together to talk about what concerns us as a people. And when I say African diaspora, I mean those who are born of African descent. Whether you're born here in the United States, whether you're born in Haiti, Jamaica, Canada, Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia, wherever. As long as you're African, that was the platform which was we came to talk about issues on health, policies, politics, and of course the economics that come with it. Policy and politics and economics are the yin-yang of human existence, and they go hand in hand. As people of African descent, we must understand that so that we will learn to collaborate, seek our talents amongst us, identify those who are working in silos, who are doing great things in silos, because we're great champions everywhere. But each and every one of us are champions in our individual spaces. But what we did today was help connect that dot.
I love
because
that.
Like I said, power is most effective when concentrated. So today we sat together, dialogue, coalesce, put our thoughts together, connect the dots so that we can create that power for political strength and economic power. That's what happened today.
I love that. Real quickly, one of our viewers earlier was when we were doing the live program. There were anyway a few questions came in, but one of the questions that stuck out. Someone was like, "Can he please repeat this?" So we asked him, "What? Could you please?" Now I'm asking on their behalf. Could you please repeat what you said about the black dollar being able to circulate only for 1 hour in our community, as opposed to other ethnic nationalities in America, the Chinese, the Chinese, the Jewish,
Spanish, the Jewish
and
the
other.
Caucasian people.
Just take it from there. Let's explain that to them, please, sir.
Right. Economics drives everything. Without the economic power, you can't achieve anything. And we need that economic power here in the United States to do great things. We're very highly educated, very highly skilled, and we've been successful individually. But collectively, we've not been able to achieve that strength and the power we want. And that's because our dollar do not stay in our community. On the average, they say that $1 stays 1 hour in the black community. But with the Spanish community, it stays about 6 hours to 24 hours. In the Chinese community, it lasts about a week. In the Caucasian community, about 2 weeks to 3 weeks. In the Jewish community, it lasts about a month. And that's because they identify individuals in the community with skills and the capacity for which what they need. So the Jewish doctor will go to a Jewish lawyer. The Jewish lawyer will shop in the Jewish shop. The Jewish lawyer would employ a Jewish tech, a writer. The Jewish tech wants to have a party, will employ a Jewish DJ. The Jewish DJ will go to a Jewish market to buy stuff. That's how they circulate their money within their community. We also must learn that skill where we circulate the money within our community and we elevate our community together, because that's the only way as a people can be of importance and be of economic relevance in the United States and across the globe. So when your child 10, 20, 40, 50 years come up, walk down the street, they'll respect him as an individual, not because of his color, but because of the capacity and the ability of the intellect to do great things and explore. That's what we're working for, and that's what the meeting for today was for.
I love that. Real quickly, one of your good friends that was here earlier, Dr. Popuola, he kind of helped summarize some of the stuff. He said you guys have been working very hard together, you and the other IT expert that spoke as well. So you guys have been working hard together in miniaturizing these groups, creating and bringing more people together in smaller groups under several WhatsApp fora, and getting them to share those. You're basically collapsing the ideas to target the particular market.
Right.
So if you're into construction, you have a forum for you guys. If you're into medical, you have engineering and all that. Can you please shed a little bit more light on that and how that your vision for doing that and what that can help do in the near future?
Well, I'll begin by telling you this, that technology was used to subdue, colonize, and subjugate Africa. Technology again will be used to liberate Africa. And that Africa we're looking for is the Africa for today, for you, for me, and our children and children's children to come. So we're using technology to create a platform where we can identify those with particular skill sets and sequester them into those skill sets so that they can talk with one another, bring out ideas, storm, and share ideas on opportunities and privileges within their space. And within that, they also look for other revenues and other resources in other spaces that can help them elevate themselves as well. Like I said, each and every one of us will have to stand in the gap for each and every one of us.
I love that.
Together and collectively. If you're an engineer, take charge and leadership in your space in engineering. If you're medicine, take charge and leadership in your space. If you are in construction, take charge and leadership in your constructive space. When you take charge and leadership, you find innovative ways in solving problems in those spaces. That's how you become rich. That's how intellect would define who you are, create the wealth for you and for your community. That's what we're looking for.
Thank you, Doctor. Real quickly, We4We Media would like to know, with this particular outing tonight, people are excited, more excited than they thought it would have been. Now I'm asking you, and they're also asking some of our viewers, how often do you think we can be doing this? Or are you going to be like you doctors? You guys give someone and they say as needed. That's how you guys give some medication. So what's the prescription for this? What are we doing?
Well, this is creating a One Voice Africa, where we as a people will have one voice. So that when we approach a problem within the community that affects each one of us would also affect us. But the essence is this, that the one voice that we create for Africa will have one individual who we identify as a champion amongst us to speak on our behalf on individual spaces, meaning in health, in the industry, in entertainment, in policies and politics. That's what it is. Now, in doing this, we create the power and the template for those who would help run an agenda in our community. This began via a Zoom meeting about 3 months ago, where the mayor of Hillside, New Jersey was our guest speaker, and we got leaders in the African community to come talk to us on what are the strategies that we need to put in place for us to grow as a people. And this is a physical meet. It's Christmas, we love to gather around food and drink and party, and that's what it is. But subsequently we'll have monthly meetings where we'll talk about these issues and strategize even further to create multiple platforms and ideas that would put our cohesive power together to create the kind of community in the diaspora we want. That will positively influence issues that concerns us as a people here in the United States, and hopefully the policies of Western world or Eastern world, anybody else at all, concerning Africa back home as well.
Wonderful. Dr. Aluya, We4We Media always catches the fire, and whenever we speak with you, it's always very invigorating, it's always very refreshing to speak to such a bright mind that's not only focused on medicine, but a whole lot of other endeavors in life. Dr. Aluya, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to chilling up with you another time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bar Media Pinnacle Entertainment. Derima. More fire. Puka puka puka.